bullet because he works a job in Stan Broderick.
All right. What's big, Chopses?
Yeah. Yes.
It'll be okay. I've got no bars to bend. I got no pink suit. I'm a widower.
Sorry to hear that.
Straight. Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm glad you're going to be chatting a lot. I took up stand-up comedy as a way to pay tribute to my love. The art form of stand-up comedy, an art form to which she was completely indifferent. Sometimes people are like, "Geez, I'm still watching you now," and I'm like, I fucking hope not. She didn't even watch me when she was alive. It's like, is that a clown? There are some odd people in the world of comedy. One person said, imagine you were making love to a woman and a bullet hit her. I know, and I have low self-esteem, so if I was making love to a woman and a bullet hit her, I would be scared she shot herself. Shocker! 2 in the pink, 1 in the pink. It would be worse if it happened during a blowjob. Putting a 9 in 69. Yeah. Careful, lady, my penis was in that mouth. We had a safety word. I know I'm telling on myself, but there's room for that and the barrel. So I'm looking, anyway, it's been a few years, I'm looking to dip my toes back to the world of pornography. Yeah, but all the pornography the young folks have now is weird, and all weird titles like Teenage Stepsis Gets Railed by Stepbro and Covered with Jizz. Like they're glazing a cake. I don't want to see teenage stepsis covered in jizz. I want to see 2 age-appropriate, consenting adults having a nice time. Yeah. They say though, but it does encourage me because they say that first I was worried I was too old to date, but now they're saying that the older generation has had sex more than the younger. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Not that young. But there was a study. We have more sex. Yeah. And the researchers said it was the technology. We didn't have technology, so we had to find other ways to fill our time. Yeah. Lying to sex researchers. What kind of sex we were having. But there is something to that. Like, we had to talk to people in my day. Like, we couldn't just look up porn on the internet. We had to go to the pornography store and make small talk with the clerk next to a spinner rack of travel vaginas. It's like, oh, Butt Blast 5. I didn't see the first 4. I hope I can follow the story. Anal Maniacs 5. 2 in the pink, 1 in the brain. That's a 90s joke. Anal Maniacs, pinky in the brain.
Taking over the whole
There it is. That's exactly what I'm hoping to get from this set. I miss my love. It was tough. I'm going to say this last bit, and it might be dark, but maybe it will let you know if you haven't been through this what it's like. Because you grieve things you don't expect to grieve. Like, it was weird when she was in the hospital. She was on all these medications and surgeries. 2 by the sink, 1 in her drink. And afterwards, she was cremated, and it was weird because they had put her through so much, like surgeries and tubes and radiations, and I thought I would be fine with cremation, but then she passes, and after all the surgeries and stuff, it feels almost like a relief. And then they come in, and they're like, we're going to light her on fire. Man's been through it. Sometimes I get angry that she passed. I'm not angry she died. I'm angry she died before me and knows what happens next. That might seem petty to you, but I've seen this smug bitch when she beats me at Scrabble. Now that she knows what happened to the dinosaurs, insufferable. It's enough to make me not want to die.
There you go.
I'm kidding. I want to die. I just want to, not in a bad way. People always worry when I talk about suicide. Like, dude, you're 50. Why are you talking about killing yourself when you could just wait? I'm just really looking forward to seeing her again at the... Oh shit, I forgot the joke I was supposed to do to make this one work. I'll tell it. Sorry, come out. The most humiliating thing is my last words to her were, "You're doing great." They told me the sound of my voice would comfort her and that I should talk to her the way I normally do. Are there any middle-aged couples in here? Because that is a terrible piece of advice. Talk to her the way I normally just... Do you remember the Netflix password? Where are my keys? Are you going to the store later? But she was not. She was going to the upstairs store. I'm embarrassed. Sometimes I have to not tell people she died because I'm afraid of making it awkward. And then they're like, "Oh, she sounds lovely. Where is she?" I'm like, "Oh, she's staying with her dad."
Yeah.
The point is, if you remember back when I talked about seeing her again when I die, I'm just scared because she knows what happens to die. Also, I don't know, maybe it will be nice to see her again, just lying in my deathbed at the end of the tunnel of light. And then she comes all smug with her dinosaur knowledge and her knowing what happened, knowing if there's God. And it's like, ah, and I'm like, ah. And she's like, "Don't worry, you're doing great." Thank you, everybody. I've had a lot of fun.